Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to Thin Crust Flopcast, episode 43.
Woo! Sorry, I had therapy. If I'm not sounding enthusiastic, it happens every Monday, okay? And I've got 24 extra sessions now.
Yeah, but you need it.
I do fucking need it. Yes, I fucking do.
It's not like you've been battling, the fucking mental health team for years or anything.
Totally not, no. Not since, 2013, 2014.
But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Thin Crust Flopcast, where we do occasionally talk about video games and the shit surrounding them.
Yep.
When we're not, getting attacked by our various animals.
Yep. I love you, but you're crazy. I mean, am I?
Yes. You must be. You hang around me.
Like I said, I'm less crazy than other people.
At least
Hey,
you're.
Chise.
At least you're not a liar or vindictive, manipulative little bitch.
True, but at least I'm also getting the help.
Yeah. Hell, then call me crazy too, and you hang around me, says Yuri. Iveta. What?
It's okay, I'll braid your hair one day, okay? I'm gonna make it one of my life's missions to come visit both you and Chives, but to visit you just to braid your hair and drink mead.
Oh, lordy lords. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is that time, yet again. We got a variety of topics to talk to you guys about. Some more humorous than others. I know I've got one I'm definitely looking forward to talking about.
Let's meet halfway, let's meet at Chaos's place. Okay, sweet.
Hey,
Just tell me when. It can't be on the 9th of December though, because I've got a concert I'm going to. Go.
Make sure my hair is always short. I think I'm good. Yuri, shut up. But yeah, I've got one I'm looking forward to. But before we get on to that, ladies and gentlemen, as always, Damo, what the fuck have you been playing these past couple of weeks?
Yeah. I've been playing BDO, some Alan Wake 2, which I will give my review on, because I played about 2 hours. Well, I say 2 hours, that's me taking breaks after whilst Chaos was streaming. Some Baldur's Gate 3, some Fallout 76, obviously my phone games, like the ones I play on my phone. Also played a tiny bit of the Silent Hill Ascension, which is, we'll get to that for the review on that one. I think, yeah, that's about it actually recently, over the past couple of weeks. What about you, Chaos? What have you been playing?
Well, me, I've obviously been doing the usual suspects, Bleach Brave Souls, Genshin, Honkai Star Rail. I've also been getting back into Dying Light 2.
Yes. Do I need to download the PS4 version of that to play with you?
Yes.
Alright.
They've also just put in a massive update, which allows us to finally repair our weapons.
Shocking.
There's currently a Halloween event going on where there are some very interesting infected around. They've added even more infected to the base game itself.
Oh.
So, yes, if you think running around was a pain in the ass during the day now, well, it's even worse. And Yuri, go suck an egg. I saw what you put. But yeah, I've kind of really been doing that. Most of my focus at the minute has kind of just been work. Just trying to think what else I've actually been up to. Not really much, to be honest. My
Oh, I thought we were just talking about video games.
yeah. I'm talking about video games.
Work isn't a video game.
I know. I said my focus has been on work, so that's why I've not been playing video games as much.
I know. I'm taking the piss. You're fine.
I am so stabbing Asterion in our combo game.
Yeah. We need to actually work on that collab stream.
Yeah. Oh, Asterion. Yes. Can you take a look at? Can you have a quick look at this wooden pike for me real quick? I think it might be sharp enough to penetrate even a boar.
Darling, I don't know what your intentions are with that. But you can poke me with it any time.
Cool. Open wide and say ah.
Spread cheeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, come round, come all. We currently have rotisserie vampire. Or as I like to call him, blood-sucking biatch. Oh god. It's kind of weird actually, like the video game section of what we've been playing is kind of ending like a little bit quicker because it's like I normally have a bit more going on. Yeah. But you know what, Damo, how about you give us your spoiler-free review of Alan Wake 2?
Well, if you guys tuned into one of Chaos's streams, I think last week, and you heard me go, that's because there's a shit ton of jump scares in the first couple of hours. But what do you expect? It's a psychological horror, right? Mm. It's to be expected.
But here's the thing, though. Just in those couple of hours, considering it's been years since we had the first Alan Wake, does it kind of match the hype that people would expect from Alan Wake? Just from your playthrough.
Honestly, from my playthrough alone, better.
Wait, better?
I'm not even joking. Yeah, they've remade the game completely. And it's better. The graphics, obviously. You know, you have the graphics, you've got the dialogue, you've got how smooth it runs on PlayStation. No, all things considered, like, you know, considering the amount of gigs as well that it takes up. If you give me a second.
So
obviously I'm on my PlayStation right now.
They've actually done like more for Alan Wake in regards of Alan Wake 2, because I know they did just remaster a few months back the first Alan Wake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what I mean. They've remade Alan Wake 2. Like, it's got such a different feel for it. Like, and obviously I was like, okay, the remake, not the remake, sorry, the remaster of the first one was alright. I didn't particularly get on with it, but it was okay. This has been remade to the point I kind of can't see any faults in it right now.
Well, here's the thing.
Honestly,
here's the thing. You can't exactly call it a remake because there's not been any Alan Wake 2. There's only been first Alan Wake, so it's not exactly a remake.
No, I'm sure there was an Alan Wake 2 years ago on 360.
Nope. There was Alan Wake, and then there was just the small DLC. That was it. We have not had another Alan Wake since.
Oh yeah, because on the 360 era they didn't have that, did they?
No, they never made another Alan Wake.
No, I mean, like, as in DLC was separate.
Yeah.
You couldn't just download it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
We have had no other Alan Wake, so it's not a remake. It's not...
What? Okay, hang on. Look, I was a baby gamer at the time this came out originally on 360, okay, guys?
It's a...
it's the Alan Wake 2.
Damo, it's the sequel. Yeah, this is the actual sequel. This is the actual sequel of the first game.
No, I know that, and I understand that, but what I'm turning around and saying to you is, right? Is back when Alan Wake 1 originally came out, I thought the DLC was Alan Wake 2. That's what I mean by when I was a baby gamer. So this for me is a remake. I know it's now not obviously a fucking remake. Look, my brain got blah blah blah. So for me it's a remake. It's fine.
To those watching now, and to those watching this on YouTube, insert facepalm meme here.
Yes. But anyway, as I was saying,
oh, they completely remade it! They completely remade it! It's so different! It's the damn sequel, Damo! Oh, God. Face plants the table. You and me both, Inventor, for fuck's... I was expecting like a proper inform. Oh, no, they've completely remade it! They completely remade it! It's not a remake!
Well, shush and let me speak, woman, and go make me a damn sandwich.
Oh. Fuck off, I want a divorce.
Divorce, but honey, we weren't even married. I'm your child. That was brilliant. A firework going off in the background. Like, I hate bonfire night because you know how it affects animals, but that was a beautiful moment. I love that for that specific moment.
Yeah, Chives.
This bitch is missing her wit. I know, right?
Chives, there's mistakes, and then there's that. Yuri, Yuri. So obviously, just to give TLDR, Damo's been playing Alan Wake 2 and thought that this was a remake. Because apparently the DLC for the original Alan Wake, Damo thought was Alan Wake 2.
I was, what, a teenager when it came out on the 360?
That's no excuse!
It is the excuse I'm running with.
Objection!
Sustained!
That means the
Sit down!
That means the objection stands, meaning that you need to shut up and sit down.
You shut up and sit down!
See, even Yuri's saying, kitten, you're fired.
You don't want me to sit in your lap and purr anymore?
Fucking hell.
You don't want me to keep you warm?
Oh my god. Damo. I know you've been fried recently, but come on.
Let me be fried, okay? But my point being, genuinely I do like the game.
Alright, good. Now that you know it's not a remake, will that actually give you a bit of a different opinion of the game when you play it again?
Right. Well, it's good.
I
like it, but there's too many jump scares.
What do you fucking expect?
I did say at the beginning!
Yeah.
To be expected.
Oh, there's too many jump scares. It's meant to give you fucking jump scares. It's not meant to hold your hand like it's the Teletubbies. It's not meant to go... It's not meant to like, have a shadow person walking up to you and going, uh-oh. Fucking hell.
Imagine if there was a horror game specifically around Teletubbies. Like, I'd play that shit.
You guarantee someone's already made something like that. But then again, the Teletubbies, if you angle the colouring right on your TV and just turn it black and white and just like really like mess about with the contrast, you can turn them horror anyway. Anyway, despite the revelation that I feel like I need to bash my head into a wall because of this Damo's absolute major revelation that this isn't actually a remake, because as God forbid they actually remake a game and they actually have the term remake in it or something. I mean, I could hold your hand like a Teletubby. Yuri, I'm leaving. This is your kitten, alright? I think I need an adult. Oh. You good, Damo?
Yeah, sorry, I just got a bunch of like fucking messages. Now all of a sudden I'm getting fucking messages coming through and I'm like, oh my god, one to do with BDO, one to do with someone getting a rash on their ankle.
Anyway, so do you feel that Alan Wake 2 is worth getting to fans of the game?
Yes. Yes.
Yuri wants in. Sorry, Yuri. I've not got anything.
Okay.
I'm not.
No, bring her in. Bring her in. Bring her in.
Hello, Yuri.
Hello.
Hey, Daddy. How you doing?
Kitten.
Yeah.
Daddy's upset. Daddy's a little disappointed.
But Daddy, your kitten will do
No.
what an actual cat does and
It
shove
does.
ass in face.
While Daddy may enjoy, you know, that nice ass wiggling in their face, Daddy is a little upset because of the fact that, Kitten believes that Alan Wake 2 is not, you
Believed.
know, the game, but a remake.
Believed.
Look,
So.
when I first played like Alan Wake on 360 era, but I wasn't meant to play
Okay.
it.
Kitten. If you recall, they did do an Alan Wake remake not too long ago before they dropped Alan Wake 2. That should have been your clue that it wasn't a remake.
Yeah, they had the DLC in the remake.
Yeah.
Damo's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Damo's like, but Daddy, no.
But Daddy,
Moving on.
Yes.
you know that maid outfit you wanted me to pick out?
No.
Yes, kitten.
Oh no, here we go.
When are you sending it?
Depending on finances, next month, very soon. Why?
No, I'm just asking because my PC might finally be getting fixed soon.
Oh, very good. And I take it you want the new and improved maid outfit for that?
Yes.
Very good. Chaos, why are you banging things?
That's fireworks.
That's the fireworks outside mine.
Ah.
That's literally 10 minutes down the street from me.
Yeah. So,
At this hour, they're shooting off fireworks. What in the bloody hell?
because yesterday was the 5th of
It's
November
only
in regards
20
of
past 7.
because it was Guy Fawkes, and this is what happens usually over here. Fireworks end up usually going for an entire fucking week.
Let's shoot them off on Guy Fawkes Day!
They would have done, except people were not sure if it was going to be pissing down with rain, because it started pissing down with rain part of the way through the weekend, then stopped yesterday, so most people weren't prepared. So now they're doing it today.
Oh, you always be prepared, because you never know.
This is England. There's loads of stupid people here.
This is America. We have a shit ton of fireworks on us at all times, just in case we decide to shoot something off.
That doesn't say much. You guys have guns everywhere.
Yeah, but there is actually a law against us shooting firearms in the air, and if we are caught on CCTV or anything like that, shooting firearms in the air, we can get arrested for that.
Fair enough.
The only time that we're allowed to fire firearms in the air is if that gun consists of blanks.
Fair enough. Anyway, moving on, getting back onto the Flopcast, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I mean by my earlier statement of sometimes we talk about video games.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a sweet and innocent being.
By the way, Yuri, I couldn't be asked to get your picture up, so I just put the witch gif as the picture for you in the minute.
I mean, that works for me. I am a witch. What do you want?
It's a bit of a bitch.
Oh, actually,
Thank you, I take that as a compliment.
What time are you streaming today?
Can we talk? Alright, can we talk about this later? Can we talk about this later?
Oh, I was just gonna say I got some tea to spill. That's all.
Ooh, I love some tea.
Can we talk about this later? We got articles to get through.
Yes, that's what I was asking.
Yes. Also,
That's what I was
sir,
asking.
I don't know if you are aware of this, and I know it's technically not video game news, but they might be introducing some video games. But the Planet of the Apes franchise is rebooting after 55 years. They are going back to the very beginning.
Will they make some video games? Probably. They did with the last time they did Planet of the Apes thing.
That is true, but they are remaking the original Planet of the Apes movies into modern time. And they are talking about
So that's gonna be heavily
introducing
censored.
video games to it as well. They are going to revamp and remake every single movie in the Planet of the Apes franchise very slowly.
Well, that's either going to be heavily censored or heavily disappointing.
It is a possibility of one or the other, but the video games that they are saying may come out of it may not be very censored. So you may get the full
Makes
story
sense.
of it through the video games, which they are talking about being companion pieces to each individual movie.
Depends who actually, depends what studio actually makes the games. That's also
Square
going to...
Enix is on the table to possibly be doing those video games.
Square Enix, you have a high chance of it basically being straight up what it should be.
Yes.
But that depends. That depends on a
The-
bunch of other stuff.
Square Enix and Ubisoft are
Ooh.
both in the running to possibly do them. I'm hoping for more of Square Enix
Yeah.
than Ubisoft, because while I love Ubisoft,
Yeah.
their storytelling, especially when it comes to the Assassin's Creed franchise, as of late has been severely lacking.
Ubisoft storytelling with the recent Assassin's Creed
Look,
has
look,
been
look, all I'm
no,
saying
Yuri, hang on, wait, let me finish. Ubisoft storytelling, especially with some of the recent games, has not been Ubisoft, it's been Ubersoft.
Let's put it this way. Call of Duty's anti-cheat, and we all know how I feel about anti-cheat, is 10 times better than the storytelling that Ubisoft has been doing when it comes to the Assassin's Creed franchise. I would take that burning anti-cheat system any day than some of this fucking storytelling. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. So, Yuri, well, seeing as how you're here, you might as well actually stick around for the rest of the Flopcast.
Indeed.
So, I'm going to run the first article, which you might actually get a laugh out of, Yuri.
Oh, I've been reading a lot of hilarious things. Please do.
Baldur's Gate Patch 4 leaves sex speedrunners in shambles.
What?
Yep.
Did you just say Baldur's Gate 4?
Yes.
But I said Baldur's Gate 3 Patch 4.
Baldur's Patch 4. Wait,
Oh, okay, I didn't hear the word
oh,
patch, my
that
bad.
means Kitten can't go fucking around.
No.
Baldur's Gate now.
Hang on. This is sex speedrunning, alright? This is from IGN. I've looked around this in other places as well, and it has obviously been confirmed, so this is fact. I found this literally a few days ago. Larian's sprawling Dungeons and Dragons role-playing game has spawned a sex percent speedrun category in which players try to bed a companion in the quickest time possible. The current world record set by speedrunner May just 2 weeks ago comes in under 2 minutes. Yeah. And uses the established strategy of gaining enough early approval with the Gathinki fighter Lizelle that she agrees to spend the night.
Well, I need a cigarette after hearing that.
Yep. Apparently, for Lizelle is, or / was, the perfect companion for this strategy because she was relatively easy to impress right at the start of the game by bullying a tiefling in Sylvanus' Grove.
Oh, why are you gonna bully the tieflings? They're adorable.
And area players could leapfrog huge swaths of Baldur's Gate 3's opening section, to get to in just a minute. There's a guide for it on IGN. But the enormously long patch note for Baldur's Gate 3, patch number 4, revealed a key change that makes Lae'zel's harder to charm. For Lae'zel to decide to romance you, you no longer only need to gain high enough approval from her. You must also have proven yourself worthy through your actions. So, I'm not going to read the rest of the article, it's basically just talking about speedrunning in general. So, basically, just when I thought the Baldur's Gate 3 community couldn't get any more ridiculous, these fuckers have somehow geniusly managed to make fucking, or trying to fuck a character, a speedrun.
I'm sorry. Do you not forget the Breath of the Wild 2 shenanigans and all the fucked up shit we did with characters? Come on now. You underestimate video game communities and how willingly the tiniest little thing that we can find to break the game or do something interactive, we are going to turn it into a challenge.
Yeah, here's a
fucking race is nothing new.
Yeah, here's the thing. But getting it in 2 minutes of the game starting?
Okay, that's impressive. Although, to only 2 minutes? Come on, that's not even the 30-second chump. I'm sorry.
No, that's literally getting to the scene itself in 2 minutes. From the start.
Well, she's just an easy lay.
Well, apparently not anymore.
No. But still, like, you
Actually,
underestimate the power of video gamers.
Actually, Yuri, Damon, this actually is quite funny. Because she's been such an easy lay, she's had enough. She's now actually gone, right, that's it. No one's gonna smash this as easy now. You gotta work for this pussy.
Come back to me when you actually romance Lae'zel, cause damn, she a bit dominant though. She got Switch vibes. Mega Switch vibes.
Well, she could take that Nintendo Switch and she could take that Nintendo Switch and the Joy-Cons, and she's flipping everyone else off with them now.
Watch me break her in like 5 minutes.
Well, the thing is, it's not just approval now. You got to do it through your actions, and that you got to do a lot more than just the initial. So,
is it just her, or is it all characters?
Her. They based on what
that's fine.
based
I
on
don't
what
romance her anyway.
Based on what I was reading of the patch notes, it looks like it's her more than anything else, because it was her and Shadowheart that people were actually using. But Shadowheart, to my knowledge, has not been tampered with. Which I'm kind of glad for, seeing as how Shadowheart's who I'm aiming to bang in our playthrough demo.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised by this?
Which is on your console.
Yeah. And on my solo playthrough, I'm banging the Tiefling lady.
Oh, Karlak, you have to do a super good run through for her, by the way. She is uber good.
Oh, trust me, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, but, I mean, come on, she's hot. Quite literally.
Yeah. I mean, understandable.
I just bit into an orange when you said that. Thank you.
I mean, it's not like she's got an engine inside her that basically causes her to occasionally turn on fire.
Sweetie, I hate to break this to you, but that's every woman ever. You get that motor running,
no,
she gonna be purring
we're talking
all
literal.
long.
We're talking literal.
No, that's just most redheads.
We're talking literal, Yuri. There's actually a meme online.
Kitten, I feel a little called out.
You're welcome.
I mean, technically,
that's just redheads.
I mean, technically, that also would include me, Emma, my sister, my mom.
Technically me, because I'm a strawberry blonde as well. Don't forget, in the summer naturally.
I mean, that is fair, but at the same point, like, I feel a little called out just
Yuri,
because,
when don't you feel called out?
I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee, shut the fuck up. I'm not blushing. You don't see shit.
Wave some dildos at us again, why don't you?
Look at that. It was so easy to get Daddy's motor running.
Actually, it's not that easy to get my motor running. Nice try, though, kitten.
I was gonna say, what's this mod for Baldur's Gate 3? Yuri put into the game for sex speedrun. Wait, what?
No,
If I
I'm
knew
not
modders
popular
within the
enough for
Baldur's
that
Gate
shit.
community, I would do that.
I'm not that popular.
If I actually knew modders in the Baldur's Gate community, I would do that. Just...
Yeah, but whose model would you actually replace though? Would you do Karlach's?
No, because Daddy's chaotic or lawful depends really. Either lawful chaotic or chaotic good.
Not gonna lie,
So
not
more
gonna lie.
along the lines of either Astarion or.
I'm actually more chaotic neutral.
Not gonna lie, I would have. Not gonna
close
lie,
enough.
I would have actually probably gone more Shadowheart than anything else.
Yeah, I'm
For
more
Yuri?
chaotic neutral. Like, I'll be perfectly honest with you. There are times that I will do shit just for chaos sake, but sometimes I will do, you know, like, good things, but on a chaotic scale. And if you really fuck with people that I consider mine or family, oh, get the full brunt of chaotic evil. There is no hold bolts barge. I will burn down that entire village just to fuck you over. And do it with a smile on my face.
Could have fooled me. Anyway, so yeah, sex speedrunners, you kind of gonna have to find something new. You're gonna have to go after someone else now.
I'm sure they'll find another person and break them within a few minutes.
As I said, Shadowheart was also being used as well, so. So, Damo. You got some articles for us, I believe.
I have a couple, but also my review on Silent Hill Ascension. So I downloaded it.
Yep.
I didn't play it for very long. I played it for less than half an hour, basically, and uninstalled it because it was heavily monetized. Like, buy the battle pass. Oh, you've run out of this. You need to buy more. I'm heavily disappointed. Don't even bother wasting your time, honestly.
Yeah, Yuri, we kind of called that one.
Which one?
The Silent Hill Ascension one,
Silent Hill
day,
Ascension.
the one that was on the phone.
I told you that it's going to be heavily monetized.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to do anything, it's going to be pay to play.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
We literally, the thing is, we literally
basically.
called it that was going to be a disappointment. And when Damo told me, I immediately apologized because it's like, and Damo goes, I believe your words were, I've never had anyone apologizing for being right.
Yeah.
Thing is, it's like, I know how much you love the Silent Hill series. And not gonna lie, I was hoping me and Yuri would actually be wrong. But we're both, like... Here's the thing, when it comes to assumptions about games actually being, like, really bad, I do it with a heavy heart. Not because I want to be a dick or anything. I have hope for the gaming industry, but my brain knows better. So I have to give my honest opinion. I hate saying it,
Naturally.
but unfortunately, when the industry does dumb shit like that, so often you kinda can't help but point out the obvious. So, again, sorry, Damo.
And it's not like I wanted to be right, but something told me with the way that it was going and the way that they were promoting it and stuff like that, like, you could tell just by some of the trailer and the promotion stuff that it was going to be pay to play. I was praying that it wasn't going to be.
Yeah.
But it something just screamed, this is the way it's gonna be, and I really don't want it to be like that. But a lot of the times in the gaming industry now, and it's very heartbreaking, like, all it is pay to play.
And the sad thing is, as well, this is probably actually going to hit the Silent Hill series as a lot more than you'd like to think, because they'll take what they've seen from this, and investors will be like, oh no, don't bother because we didn't get any money from it. So Silent Hill is going to probably be a lot rarer going forward. I know
Well,
we got the remasters coming soon.
we do. And there is talks that
Which
if
was
the
literally going to be my next
remasters,
article as well.
Ah, well
Remakes.
in that case,
yeah,
follow through.
that allows me to go get more coffee. I'm
So-
still listening though.
Yes. So, obviously, Silent Hill 2 remake. Still can't wait for that. Now, one notification, and I got the notification before I saw the article, by the way, because this is like, based like for GameStop and stuff in the US. So, I'm gonna quickly get up the game website, okay? Which is basically similar to GameStop, pretty much, but UK version. And I got the notification on my phone a few days ago saying Silent Hill 2 pre-order $59.99. Oh, now this article's saying it's not exactly a release date yet, and I do agree with a lot of the fan base. Hopefully, it's going to be relatively soon. But on the game website, which is game.co.uk, and you just have to type in Silent Hill 2, release date, it says on this website, release date 31st of the 12th, 2024. I don't think that's right somehow.
I imagine that date is probably an estimation. The real date will probably appear as we get closer to that time, or as time goes on, when they actually then reveal more details.
So I see this notification, and I'm like, okay, if I can pre-order it on game, I should be able to effectively on PlayStation. Unfortunately, it's not available for pre-order at the moment, to my knowledge, on the PlayStation Store. But hopefully we do get some more information on when the actual release date is, because obviously it's coming close to Christmas anyway, so it'll probably be around the Christmas period, if not maybe a couple months later. That's my guesstimation, at least, anyway. And
when it
talking about the release date for Silent Hill 2 remake? I can actually confirm this one. It's fall 2024. They're still
on the game website, it says 31st to the 12th, 2024.
Yeah. Okay. So what?
And it's not on the PlayStation Store yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
because they put it like that, and they will not put, especially on the PlayStation 4 until an actual confirmation date. The studio is trying to make a fall around Halloween, date for it, but that pre-order is actually a leak. They did get
Well, games shouldn't have done that.
Hang on, David.
But it was a leak from some friends of mine that are actually play testing Silent Hill 2 remake. The development team is hoping that it will be released by Halloween 2024. They still have some hoops and bumps that they're trying to smooth out. They were trying to get it out by Christmas of this year, no later, but because of the setbacks and some studio issues that they're having, they had to bump back the release date even more, and then they got a leak saying that and posting it on a few websites.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get it out by Halloween, but they do not know if they're going to make that. So as a blanket umbrella, if things do get leaked and there's no estimated date, but they know the year, they'll put it as 31/12/2024 in order to present, oh yeah, we've got a release date, when it's actually not the release date. You know what I mean?
One of the things with Game Demo
Does this company need more playtesters?
Does this company need more playtesters? I do not know. It is a UK-based company that is doing it. That's the only reason why I know any of this shit. Is because a couple of my friends in the UK are actually playing this game, doing testing. And I can contact them and see if they need some help.
Especially on console, right? Because we end up getting the backfall of everything.
It would be
Yeah,
it would be PC
I
more than
would-
anything else.
Appreciate.
A couple of my friends are working on it for both PlayStation and console and PC.
It-
So
What would probably they would probably be looking for the console testing would probably they'd probably look for more console testers a bit further down the line. Obviously,
no,
they may
actually,
they may have
they
some in now, but I'd imagine they'd probably want even more further down the line once they've actually worked some stuff out.
They do, but at the same point, there are still some people now because you have to think. You have to do. Okay.
Yeah.
As a video game tester that's done it for consoles and PCs, even though PC is the main focus right now, they are doing alpha testing on consoles, whereas the PC's ones are farther. They're late alpha, whereas consoles are early alpha testing. And when most gaming companies that doing it both consoles and PCs, they try and get the PC stuff done early because consoles are a heavier load, especially if you are coding for multiple different consoles. So they are pre-alpha right now on console testing.
All right. Well, just so that we can actually move things a bit forward. So, in regards of games stuff, they only are able to get the information as they are able to find it, because not everything is always made easy. That is the same with most video game stores. They'll, when it comes to games, especially like a year in advance, they'll get what information they can. Like, I've seen games on there like saying that have been said like, oh yeah, this game's coming out next year on the 31st of the 12th 2024, and then it's like they've revealed obviously it's not coming out then, it's coming out either earlier or later. So I wouldn't entirely trust games release dates until it's actually confirmed. So
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
yeah, because I've seen
And
on there like Beyond Good and Evil for like years. No, I've seen that for like number 2. It's like for years they had that up. It's like, you know. Anyway, moving on because we have not much time and we got a few things to run. My next article. You might be able to actually put some confirmation on this, Yuri. I don't being an Xbox player more than anything else.
What's up, Buttercup?
Xbox users call out Activision and Microsoft for vomit-inducing full-screen Modern Warfare 3 ad.
Oh yeah, I could confirm this shit.
Alright. To basically give everyone that this is only funny thing is this is a US issue, not anywhere else. Basically, the ads is appearing on the Xbox home screen or dashboard.
It is.
And it is pretty much, it's almost shoving it down people's throats, some users are saying.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
One Reddit user and apparently several other members of the Xbox community have labelled the marketing stunt vomit-inducing and unacceptable.
Uh-huh. And I will say this as an Xbox player, and, you know, I am in the US. Like, it's disgusting.
Yeah. But
especially the fact that you first wrote it up, and they did it at one point. They stopped it now. But as soon as you turned on your console, it was a video advertising Modern Warfare 3. It stopped after a couple of hours. But as soon as you opened it, like, instantly, it was shoved into your face, like, full page spread. And you want to look at your games and you have to keep scrolling down because it's there. It was absolutely atrocious. And they're still trying to do similar things on the console, but it's if you want to advertise a game, this is not the way to do it. This will turn off your audience.
Funny thing is, in regards of that, also, because my advice in regards of this type of thing, it's all well and good advertising your game, but wait till someone goes into the store section, not basically slap it all over someone's face.
Oh, dude, it's even in the store section on the Xbox on the American console.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like
are you
that.
kidding me?
The thing is like that's sort of where it should be, not as soon as you boot up the console. That like,
I hear you.
but it's like that. It's almost like, not gonna lie, it's almost like they're saying, "Hey, look what we just bought! We just bought these guys."
Yeah, but also,
It's kind of
like
it's almost kind of a smug tactic, if anything else.
It is. I just loaded up my home screen for the Xbox store. 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs. Nothing but Modern Warfare. Okay, let's go to the game spot. 5 windows. Nothing but Modern Warfare.
Jesus. All right.
Like okay, there is advertising, and then there's this shit.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see this shit. I don't care who you are. I don't care what game franchise it is. I don't care, how hyped or if it's, going to be the most epic game on the planet. Don't do this shit.
Also,
it turns people off.
Also, I've just seen this. Elsewhere in Modern Warfare 3 news, Activision recently blamed the game's potentially massive hard drive footprint on a increased amount of content available day one, which includes open world zombies, support for items being carried forward from Modern Warfare 2, plus map files for the current Call of Duty Warzone. And apparently it was reported a few days ago, some early access players on PS5 are reporting file sizes of almost 240 gig once Call of Duty HQ and the campaign are installed.
Yeah, I've actually looked into it, and they're not wrong. On Xbox, it's almost 300 gigs.
Like, that's disgusting, guys. Like, fucking hell. Package your shit.
I'm sorry. You want me to pay $100 and some odd for a game for the best edition, okay? Then you make me have to delete games or whatever. Thank God I have an 8 terabyte, but almost a 300 gig download onto my Xbox just to play your mediocre, not even subpar game. It's fucking under that. It's mediocre to the mediocre, the power of the 5th mediocre, okay? Nobody wants to play that.
I spoke to Alex, and the campaign was literally done and the campaign can literally be done in 4 hours.
Yeah. And there's like, oh my god, it makes so much sense. Nobody wants to play this shit.
Yeah.
You're not doing the the Call of Duty World of Justice. Why don't you just roll over and die like you were supposed to a long time ago? You're already shooting yourself in the foot. You're already bleeding out. Why don't you just pull the trigger already?
Alright, Yuri. Yes, Damo?
Can I just say this, though? There's a thing that you can do on computers, and a lot of games are developed on computers, okay? Mm-hmm. Even on Windows 11 and Windows 10 and backwards and so forth, whatever. You can compress the file size.
Yeah.
Yes, but baby, you can't do that for
From
console.
300 gig to 100.
You can't do that for console players, though. We can't compress it.
Yuri, that's not the point she's making. She's making the point that maybe Activision should do that.
Because it's all made on a computer, even a PlayStation or Xbox ported games, you can still compress the file once it's all put together.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck getting them to actually do that shit. We've been trying to get them to compress the files and do better packaging and packet updates for years.
Yeah.
This isn't the first issue that we've been having with this.
Right.
This is just another issue on top of all the other issues that we've been having with Activision Blizzard for years.
Yeah.
This is basically Activision's Blizzard's giant fuck you to everybody since they've been bought out, if you want to think about it.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly run this next article. You might actually find this interesting, Yuri. we have some Capcom news. Capcom warns of reputational damage from mods which violate public order and morals.
In what game?
Guess what the mod is?
No, all their
oh
games.
yeah, I gotta know what the. Okay, what's the mod?
No, it's all their games. They're literally talking about. They're talking about all games.
What's the mod that they're using?
No, guys. They're talking about this, right? This is them. They're basically going to be targeting any mod that, in their eyes, is a violation of public order and morals.
Get the fuck out!
I kid you not.
Okay, and what? Okay,
And what
but
started this off, Chaos?
I have to know.
Well, this is just my guess, and I kind of pointed that out to you the other day, Damon, when I read this out. My guess is this kind of actually only started to come about because during a tournament for Street Fighter 6 a couple of months ago, and I even told you about this, Yuri.
The nude mod
Yep.
player.
The fact that the fact that the guy whose game it was left his Chun-Li left his nude mod on for Chun-Li on a live streamed tournament.
Yeah, wasn't he like the event coordinator too? Which he should have fucking known better.
Yeah, but basically that's my guess of where this has come from.
Oh, okay. Come to fuck on.
Yeah.
Capcom, if you ever find this, and if you ever listen, here's my advice to you, people. Okay? You cannot stop modders from doing this. They are going to do it regardless of what you feel. Now, your options are as follows. Put stricter regulations and make sure you double check shit when it comes to, the tournaments.
Yeah.
And also put in guidelines to the modders so that way that, they could probably try and stay within those guidelines to, to eventually allow you to make those things official.
Here's the thing, right,
You're not
Yuri?
going to stop a modder.
Yuri, hang about. I'm not quite done yet.
Oh, good lord. There's more?
Yeah, when asked for clarification on what they mean by offensive to public order and morals, they have not said anything yet. And at their presentation that they had recently, they stated, for the sake of anti-cheat and anti-piracy, all mods are defined as cheats.
Yarabata?
Yep.
Okay.
So the one, because I don't want to get dragged up. Yuri, I know you want to. Hang on. I know you want to actually put your point of view on this, but we've got very little time left, and Damo's still got some stuff that she wants to run by as well. But basically, the concern that is coming from the community is is Capcom may end up going the same route that Nintendo started some time ago.
Yes, they are.
So that is the massive concern.
I will say this, because Capcom is so closely affiliated with Nintendo, and Nintendo and Capcom partner majority of the time. Capcom is going to try and do a more moral stand closer to what Nintendo is doing, so that way that they can keep their close affiliation, because Capcom on certain games and certain developments have been morally lacking when it comes to Nintendo standards, so they're trying and reeling themselves back, but they're doing it in the wrong manner.
Yeah. It's not gonna lie, if they continue down this path, it's not gonna go well.
No, if they continue down this path, I can guarantee you half of the fan base when it comes to certain games that they're doing this to will drop.
Yeah. Anyway, Damo.
Yes, my last article, actually, because, I didn't find that many. Astarion actor sets up a support group for his Baldur's Gate 3 co-stars because of his experiences with Resident Evil and Detroit Become Human. The actor behind the fan-favorite Vampire Thief explains how the popularity of the character has affected him and why Astarion is so well loved. Baldur's Gate 3 found massive success following its jump from early access into a full 1.0 release back in August 2023. And the actor who plays the fan-favorite High Elf Vampire Astarion has especially felt the enthusiasm from fans. Played by actor Neil Newbon, the character would become something of an icon for the game, especially after the infamous viral moment from the developer Larian Studios Online showcase before launch. During an interview with The Gamer, Neil Newbon spoke about the massive response he felt from fans in the lead up to the launch and afterwards, which led him to make a support group for his fellow Baldur's Gate 3 actors who might be finding the abrupt increase in attention towards their careers overwhelming. We have a companion support group on WhatsApp, said Newbon to The Gamer. I think I created a couple of days before release because I kind of knew what was going to happen. In a way, I didn't know it was going to be this big, but I knew it was going to be interesting because I've been involved with Resident Evil and Detroit Become Human, so I've seen how big these things can become. While characters like Karlach and Gale are popular with fans, Astarion especially being embraced by Baldur's Gate 3 players so much that Neil Newbon was surprised by how much fans embraced the character. I thought the character would be well received, but not in the same scale he's taken off, Newbon said. I really enjoy meeting people who play the game, and I'm lucky in that I do conventions, online stuff, and I stream as well. So it's really nice to hear people's stories about their version of the game because it can go a multitude of infinitely different ways. Previously, Newbon has worked on games such as Resident Evil Village and Detroit Become Human, where he played Heisenberg and Elijah Kamsky, respectively. However, he has stated that Astarion is by far his most famous character. Newbon took the time to explain his view on why Astarion was such a fan favourite, and he credits the character's open and welcoming nature that has endeared the character to fans in light of growing conflicts and depressing news in today's age. He's also given a special shout out to LGBTQ+ fans who gave him praise for his portrayal of Astarion as well. So there you go. He's made a support group as well.
Not gonna lie,
which is actually really cute. That's actually really sweet because you don't hear that.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of interesting to hear someone who's had to deal with rising fame actually try and help others who might end up actually experiencing as well. Because we've all seen people that have risen fast due to certain events that have happened, and it's ended up causing them to crash and burn in such a disastrous way that has destroyed their career.
Yeah.
So it's nice to actually see someone actually taking a step to like, hey, I'm trying to help out these people who I worked with so they don't, if they struggle on not how to deal with the somewhat pressure that will come from this, then obviously we can talk about it. I personally feel like not just voice actors, but people in the entertainment industry, I feel there needs to be some like more in place for stuff like that, because I've seen content creators rise and then completely crash and burn because they couldn't handle it, or they let it go to their heads, to which they destroyed their own careers as a result. Like the same we could be said for Hollywood actors as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, there's a lot of kid stars. Like, a group like that could have helped them so much, especially when they're first starting out. Like, imagine certain, like, can you imagine if Amanda Bynes was in that group when she was younger, or Lindsay Lohan? Like, those two crashed and burned really hard because of how they were treated in the industry from a young age, because all they knew was fame.
Yeah, look at
like,
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Granted, he's managed to bounce back.
Look at the kids from Zach and Cody. Like, they handled it well, but they also had a lot of problems. Same with Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Like, my God.
Yeah.
They dropped out of the spotlight because of the fame for years.
Yeah.
and only came back because they created a clothing line. But even then, they still stay out of the spotlight because of the trauma of acting and all of that shit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the price of fame because people do. It's a
I,
combination. I would say it's generally a combination of how they're portrayed, the PR teams, and the general public.
yeah, but having somebody like an actor or a musician or something like that that went through that and realized, and got themselves, some help, like having those like-minded people help each other to get through it, so that way the ones that haven't gone through it yet but they see the signs can help them in a healthier manner than what they had. Like, could you
Mm.
imagine? Like, that's a massive impact. Whether you're a voice actor, a musician, an actor, a dancer, like a lot of those people, if they had a support group like what this Boulder's Gate actor is doing, things could have been so much different.
Yeah.
Like, I know a couple of dancers that drank themselves and did drugs just to get through and then burned really bad.
Well, fingers crossed that maybe more and more stuff like this actually pops up for people in the entertainment industry, because God knows there are plenty of people, ourselves probably included in that could
Oh,
actually
yeah.
use some help to deal with that possible issue should we come across it in the future.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like being able to portray what we do on a constant, it's also like a lot of people try to connect with what we do on a regular basis. They're trying to connect on it on a personal note, and so some people get too attached to it, and then there's obviously pressure, and then there's the various people that literally do really dumb shit to try and get
Hi.
so-called attention.
Oh, I thought I just do really dumb shit. Hi.
I'm not talking about that dumb shit. I'm talking way worse. We're talking stuff that
Oh,
we're talking like actual crimes. We're talking stuff that's put other people's lives on line.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, I think chaos. Though there will be people like the three of us that have gone through it, have seen it, have experienced it ourselves, and talk to people about it. Like
I'm still waiting for mine to
we're
happen.
doing on this, we're doing on this podcast. Yes, but chaos. You have to think. We're famous in a way. We may not be, big fame, but we're famous in a way because every action that we do, whether we realize it or not, has an impact because of our communities. The Reaper Academy, the Murder Bowl Society, and the Dough Balls.
A pizza
Like,
party. Yeah.
yeah, the pizza party. We have an impact. Our videos are out there for everybody to listen to, for everybody to watch.
Yeah.
And in a way, we are famous, and we're also, sharing stuff like this out in the world, so that way those that come across it, if they find it and are experiencing these type of things, have the knowledge and the understanding of it's okay.
Yeah. Like,
It's okay to forge it this way, and it's okay to do it that way, as long as it's good for you.
yeah. Like that. Like, I'll say this. This might just be because, well, just how I've always thought about this type of stuff. Unless I do something that actually has a major meaningful impact and actually helps out a lot of people, and it's actually worthy of praise, then I don't really consider like
Yeah.
fame. Like, unless you're actually doing
Yeah.
something that unless you do something that actually really helps people out and actually maybe helps them improve themselves as a person to actually better themselves, then I would consider
But
people like that more famous than anything else.
chaos. There are 8 billion people in this world.
Yeah.
there are 8 billion possibilities that you've already done that for somebody in your own little way and you don't know it.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it like that, everything that we've done on this platform, especially the positivity, the check-ins with people, how we communicate, and all three of us are very open about certain matters. And our friend group included, like, we've talked about very sensitive topics live on stream, but that's because we all trust each other, and it shows that
Wait, we trust
to
each other?
people. Fuck you, asshole.
It was getting mushy. I had to break it up.
Yeah. It was getting a little heavy. Fuck you. But still, like, it's things like this. Like, it shows to people that, you know, it's all of this feeling this way, talking about these things. It's okay. And we don't know it, but it may be opening a dialogue for somebody else because of how we handle ourselves in the situations helps them do it better.
Yeah. True.
So we don't know. We could be impacting so many people and not even realize it.
Yeah. Well, I
and
know.
if you think about fame like that, we kind of are, asshole.
Well, I know one kind of impact some of my stuff does. I certainly know I make some people hungry, especially with my fucking dragon. They look at that and go, "Ooh, I'm actually hungry. I'll go for pizza."
Yeah. Hey, you may be making the pizza business a shit ton of money every day. Good for you.
Domino's, hey, hook us up. Anyway, to summarise, well done. Obviously, I'm happy for the Baldur's Gate actors that there actually is someone there actually willing to talk, actually willing to listen, and maybe actually give each other a chance to talk to each other and help themselves through this. Because Baldur's Gate has taken off like a fucking storm when you consider how things were back in its early access.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not going to get onto that because we have run over time. Yuri, thank you for joining us.
I swear, some days we need to do it 2 hours when I come out and hang out with y'all.
True, but I save it for an hour because then it just makes it even more funny of me trying to actually like kick things going. It's like, come on, we need to keep going. And Yuri's like, no, fuck off, I'm talking.
Again, the next time we do this, all three of us need to sit down and do just like a 2-hour episode and talk about shit. Just like, do a fun episode.
Yeah.
Where we just shoot the shit and talk games and bullshit like we normally do.
Yeah. I only took it down to an hour because...
I mean, there's one way we could do that. There is a way we could do that. It's called... You need to get yourself PlayStation 5 and get Baldur's Gate.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
So
Damo.
then we can do a trio run.
Jesus Christ.
Pushy much? It's your kitten.
Kitten, do you have PS5 money? No, I got this.
I do not have that kind of money.
Neither does Daddy. So until Daddy has PS5 and Xbox Series X money and computer money and bill money, something's gonna have to give. And for right now, the consoles and the PC are what's having to sit on the back burner.
Oh, God.
Yes.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, Damo, as always, thank you for joining me.
So good.
And to everyone that's watched here on Twitch, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And the VOD will obviously be on Twitch for a couple of days. To those who are watching this on YouTube, I hope you actually enjoy this. And if you've enjoyed all the other Flopcasts, you'll be able... If you enjoyed this one and want to watch the rest, they are all in a playlist for you to watch from when it first started to obviously this most recent upload. The next Flopcast will be on the 20th of November.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
you expect to see myself and Damo and possibly Yuri, depending on the circumstances.
I should be off.
We'll see. We'll see, because again, it depends on the circumstances and how things are. You might be like passed out or what have you.
Hey, I may have a cluster headache from hell right now, but I'm still here.
Yeah. Even though I personally think you should literally just be chilling the fuck out.
Yeah, bite me. I've been dealing with migraines on and off since Thursday.
My statement stands. Anyway,
I took a shot. I'm fine. It was just a needle to the back of the head.
we'll get onto that later. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for tuning in. Let us get the raid commands up, because obviously we are going to go ahead and do a raid.
Is your Nightbot not subscribed?
No, I use the Stream Elements bot, not Nightbot. I don't use
Again.
I've never used Nightbot.
Hang on.
Anyway, someone actually who I have not raided in some time, who, thanks to the recent actions of a certain platform, has allowed for multi-platform streaming now. Someone that I used to raid quite often, Delta.
Very nice.
Shit, he's back.
Yep. Because remember, you're allowed to stream on multiple platforms now. Oh my gosh.
Yes, you are. Hit raid 2 again.
That's why it does that.
It has to be subscribed.
Oh. Me and
It's
Dev.
just like with Nightbot.
That explains it. I always did wonder. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and raid Delta, who is currently playing some Fortnite. But ladies and gentlemen, we will catch you all on the next episode of the Flopcast. And yeah, with that being said, raise your pizzas high and say it with me. Stay chaotic and live for the challenge.
Chaotic. And live for the challenge. Ooh.
Fuck's sake. Bye.